Welcome back, Truth Seeker. It is Sunday, November 30th, 2025. And one of the top headlines in the world is Netanyahu requests pardon in ongoing corruption trial. Of course, Israel, the biggest violators of the Geneva Conventions by a long shot. The corruption goes way beyond Netanyahu, but he arguably could be the all-time worst prime minister in the history of the world. You look at the things he's done, it's probably right up there with Small Mustache Man. And what I want to talk about is why this headline has been made the national or international news story on Sunday, November 30th. But just to read a little bit, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu formally requested a pardon in his long-running corruption trial, arguing it was in the public interest. In a letter addressed to President Isaac Herzog, Netanyahu wrote that his trial has become a focal point of fierce controversy for which he bears broad public and moral responsibility with an understanding of the overall ramifications of these events. Netanyahu said it was in his personal interest to prove his innocence in the ongoing trial, but the public interest dictates otherwise. The letter was submitted on Thursday and publicized on Sunday. That's today. As Israeli head of state, Herzog has the sole mandate to issue pardons. His office confirmed it received the request, and Herzog would consider it with great care and responsibility. Well, I'm sure it won't be a biased decision. But yeah, here's the real reason this is on the date November 30th. Being broadcast to us in the U.S. where we write the date 11/3, having that 113 sequence. Of course, there's that infamous verse in the Talmud, Baba Kama 113a, where it says, "You know whose may use lies to circumvent Gentiles." And again, you learn this practice of coding numbers into words, which is mostly a ooish practice. Isn't it interesting how all these things equate to 113? Mainstream, dishonest, perverted, not true, not honest, not factual, disinfo, politics, perjury, fiction, bullshit. Again, it has to do with dishonesty, right? Infidelity, divorce, sinister, erroneous. The green screen has the 113 connection. Many dishonest things done by news media with the green screen. If you don't know what Piltdown is, look into it. That was the first scientific proof of evolution, which was admitted to as a fraud. The whole O.J. Simpson, Ron Goldman thing, the whole Princess Diana thing, the Nothing But Actors League controlled by people like, say, Netanyahu, if you know what I mean. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, 113. Kobe's retirement poem, Dear Basketball, 113. Don't forget how 113 factored into Kobe's death, which no doubt is not honest, what we were told. So, the Titanic, that's a good one too, because do you know the actual story of the Titanic? You should look into it. J.P. Morgan just happened to get off the boat right before it set sail and took out 3 of the world's richest men who were all opponents of the Federal Reserve, which was being debated and established at that time. People were fighting its establishment. Yeah, so anyway, this 113 thing, it's no accident what's encoded in the English language. You could say some things on the list are iffy, but, you just start right up here at the top. It's not hard to see. And then you got a guy like Netanyahu, his letter being made public on this day. A very dishonest man. And then also, you guys, what do you know, another Saturday shooting, and once again, they got to report 4 dead. Again, in the occult, 4 represents death. Almost the same numbers every Saturday. It's like deja vu every Saturday. It's like, why does every mass shooter just take out 4 people? What's that about? Are these stories even real, or is it just more 113 to cement the propaganda, the programming, so that you can have your rights and liberties stripped away? I think the answer is pretty obvious, but I'll let you be the judge of that. We'll leave it there for now, Truth Seeker, and until next time.